Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to Take Heed to the Message with Abang Awan. That's my stage name. Instagram, I'm sorry, give me 1 minute. I got to start YouTube. YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it for y'all newcomers. We are talking about it's so hard to deal with a woman that hit the wall. So if you got anything to say, put it in the comment section, baby. I read it. I'll put it on the screen. Let's get into it. So what I was already talking to Instagram about was that we have to be mindful of marrying women that hit the wall already because they are very hard to get into a program. They are very hard to teach, to follow. Okay. And my brothers, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, my sisters. If y'all not married, this is what it is, honey. Be mindful. So if you're going to marry in your older age, if someone is going to give you their last name, honey, rethink your mindset. Rethink your mindset because it's easy to divorce when you get older. It's very easy, honey, because you already have in your mind that you have lived alone for 15, 20 years. And so now if he trying to give you a directive, there's a problem. There's a problem. And this is what a lot of men go through because if the woman was not trained properly on how to take care of a man, she's going to be your nightmare. She's going to be your nightmare. And you know why I say this? Because I was my husband's nightmare. When we first met, I was my husband's nightmare. But the thing is that he saw greatness in me. He saw that I had a good heart and knew that I could change because I was young. And my husband is 7 years older than me. So he knew that I could be molded. I can be got out of what I was doing. But because I was trained, okay, I was only trained to, I can do everything by myself. I don't need no man. Forget men. I could raise my child by myself. I'm making my own money. That's how I was. But because this man took time to find out who I really was, this is why he married me. It wasn't for nothing else. Okay, it wasn't for nothing else because anybody who followed me, you know, I told y'all the women that my husband had messed with before me, honey, let me get them their flowers. Those women were beautiful. Let me get them their flowers. Okay, they were beautiful. And this is the thing that we don't understand. We think, oh, because I'm this, I'm that, I'm still beautiful, I still got a body, I could get any man. This is not true. This is folly, honey. That's why you see a lot of older women who look good, even the stars too. They ain't got nobody. They be home at night hugging their pillow. They ain't got nobody because nobody is going to put up with foolery. Because when women hit the wall, honey, they become somebody nightmare. They become somebody nightmare unless this brother needs somewhere to stay. I said it. I said it. Unless he needs somewhere to stay. Or she got one of those young things. Okay. She got one of those young ones that's just going to be test driving her until he come up and he get older and now he want to do better. Okay. And that's the truth. So when you date women or you want to marry a woman that already has hit the wall, this is your problem. Unless you have children with her already, baby, then do what it do. But if you don't, honey, don't entertain nonsense. Don't entertain nonsense. I don't know what it is, but men age better than us. And I'm talking about financially. Yes. Majority of men age better than us financially and sometimes physically too. Sometimes physically too. Even though most of the time y'all brothers go to glory before us, but that's because I believe y'all work harder than us. Let me see. You said the state has no business being involved with an arranged with an agreed marriage. I'm going to share something with you. See, in the Bible, it says, right, that we must obey the law of the land, right? Okay. And some people get offended with that. That's why I'm going to share something with y'all. That's why America put a lot of nonsense into law. See, even evil people go by the Bible too. Okay. I'm not saying America is foolery, but I'm saying we do some nonsense here. Okay, we do some nonsense here. Even though I love my country, but we do some nonsense here. Okay, so that's why they put a lot of stuff into law, so that they can be in the midst of everything. But I'm going to share something with you. If your state does not have common law marriage, my sister, my brother, you in trouble. If they don't have common law, right, you in trouble, because everything that you have worked for will be taken from you. And you know who will get it? Either if he was married before, that first wife, and he didn't divorce her, she gonna get it. Or either his mama gonna get it. Or either or either her mama gonna get it. Or either a previous husband she had gonna get it. So I don't recommend you don't do it by paper. I'm serious. I could never tell somebody don't do it by paper. I'm sorry. I would never do that. Because, honey, God forbid. But if anything ever happened, all my husband asked says, baby, I'm going to flash my marriage certificate real quick. Like, no, I'm in control of all this. I don't care who blood is who. I lived with this man mostly half of his life. You will not take what we earned together. You know what I'm saying? So I can't condone that part. But what I'm saying, my sisters, my brothers, y'all be careful. Be careful. Don't marry no woman that has hit the wall. Don't do that to yourself. If she doesn't have a mindset of change, you're in trouble. You are in trouble, baby. She will be your nightmare, because she will tell you what she gonna do and what she feel like doing, and from A to Z. Okay? That's how it's gonna be. You will not be able to, good morning, Mona D. How are you, my sister? You will not be able to control the narrative. Okay? And why we speaking on this today is Tia Knowles, right? Beyonce's mother. She has now, I'm not sure, because I don't want to spread rumors, but it looks like her and her husband is no longer together. And there was an interview a couple years back that she called herself trying to praise her husband, but then insult him at the same time. She says, I love him. He's a good man, but he is not perfect. Now, anytime I say something about my husband, right, I will say we don't have a perfect marriage. Okay? We don't have a perfect marriage. That's what I will say. But you will never hear me degrade my husband in public. You will not. I will not do that to my king. First of all, if somebody say something wrong to my king, cross-eyed, I will snatch you. I will snatch you, put you in your place. I will correct you. I don't even let men do it on my social media. When they say to me, oh, sister, I love you. Oh, sister, you such, I wish you was my wife. Now, if they say it jokingly, then okay, I'll take the joke. But if they say it seriously and they trying to DM me, I will correct you. I will block you. I don't do foolery, because I love my king. I don't play no games. I don't do no foolery, because I know what I've been through with this man. I know how this man has suffered to take care of our family. I know how he has worked himself, how he have broken his back and his knees to make sure that we have. So you will never see me entertain any foolery. I will correct you. We will have a problem. We will have a serious problem. And because over here in the Western world, Okay. Yes. Yes, Miss She said, I will block you. Yes, I will block you. Tell it, honey. I will block you. And the thing is, the Western world, okay, Moses, good morning. The Western world has been conditioned to, okay, they have been conditioned to a woman can do what she want to do. She can wear what she want to wear. She don't have no one to answer to. That's only here, baby. That's only here in the Western world. That's only here. You cannot go overseas and do nonsense. You cannot go overseas and do foolery. You cannot. The stuff that they do over here, baby, you can't go to Africa and do that nonsense. See, I'm going to share something with you that a lot of our women, and I talked about this on my live yesterday to some of my brothers who showed up. The thing that our culture over here that they miss, okay, the Western world that they miss. See, our men, okay, y'all gonna be surprised what I'm about to say. Our men can travel the world. Black men can travel the world anywhere and find a wife. Yes, Black men can go anywhere and find a wife. Because why? Why is it? Because you are wanted. That's why. Yes, Black men, you don't know. Because you are wanted. That's why. Other cultures will jump up and marry you. They will take that ring. They will marry you. And it will not just be, oh, because they want to be in America. It will not be that. It will be because they will genuinely want to marry you. That is no nonsense. That, baby, you said you like how the way I say foolery. That's my word, honey. That is my word. I gotta put that on a shirt. That's my favorite word, foolery. I don't do foolery, honey. But this is the thing that the women in our culture, they miss. See, y'all can go anywhere in the world and marry, but our women can't. You want to know why? Because their attitude. No man from any culture gonna take that foolery. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They will smack you down where you are at. Wherever you standing at and you say some nonsense to them, they will smack you down. I'm telling you. They will smack you down. You be surprised. You will be surprised, honey. But because we have been conditioned to do foolery, okay? And we have been taught by grandma, big mama, okay? Because everybody had a big mama. I did too. May her soul rest in peace, okay? Everybody, every Black family had a big mama and a big and big daddy, okay? May both of their souls rest in peace. But this is true. This is true, baby. We cannot, African women, African American women cannot go to another country and marry. If she does, it's very rare. It's very rare, honey. It's very rare. And she have to be trained properly. I know y'all don't like that word when I say that, right? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And let me share something with you. Moses said, but I have eyes for my people and my sisters alone. But let me share something with you. Is Africa your sister? Because Africa is your sister. Yeah, she's your sister. Africa is your sister, Moses. I'm telling you. Africa is your sister. She just your sister from another mother. And that's what Kosha telling everybody to do on his channel. The Kosha Connection. He's on YouTube. That's what he's telling everybody on his channel. The only thing is that when she opened her mouth, she talked different. But her body structure looks much different from American women. Okay? Her body, y'all, first of all, anybody who see African women, you already know. Their bodies are shaped like Coca-Cola bottles. It's like God took time to make them. I'm telling you. I'm not hating, but I'm saying to y'all, think differently. Y'all telling all these men, we don't need you, all this other stuff. We don't care about passport bros. Kosher Kanishin. I'm saying his name wrong, I know, but he is on YouTube, y'all. Just type in kosher, okay? Kosher, and it should come up. Kosher Kanishin. I know I'm saying this man's name wrong. Lord Jesus. I'm saying his name wrong, but his content is fire. You hear me? His content is fire. He is very capable. His content is fire. Thank you, Mrs. She said, thank you for putting it in for me. His content is fire. Also, Harris Tribe Media content is fire as well. Y'all check them out too. And Mona D. Mona D content is always fire. Her stuff be smoking, honey. Y'all check them out. But what I want to say is that we sit up here, some black women sit up here and say they don't need no man. They don't care nothing about no man. They could do everything by themselves. They don't need nobody. Until some nonsense start happening. Mona, thank you for putting his name in there too. So y'all can check this brother out. I'm going to leave it right on my screen. This brother content is fire, honey. And what I'm saying is y'all got to think differently. Y'all got to think differently and understand that Western world, if they don't want to treat you right, honey, you are, first of all, you are loved for all the world, honey. You are loved for all the world. Now, I'm talking about the good brothers that's doing their thing. You are loved for all the world, okay? You are sought after. I'm sorry, and that is true. So that's why you see a lot of content creators, the women are mad that y'all want to be passport bros because, first of all, they know if y'all come back with these women, the culture going to change. See, Anton Daniels had said something one day. He was on somebody live, and I don't follow Anton. I don't follow him. That whole scandal that fell out with Pearly, I stopped following him. But he said that the culture can be rebuilt with another woman. And that broke my heart. I was like, wow. But I'm going to share something with you. He's right. He's right. The culture can survive, right? It can survive and it can change with another woman. But guess who the woman can be? You don't have to go outside your bloodline. All you have to do is go to the sister. You understand? All you have to do is go to Africa. You don't have to go outside the bloodline. If you want to stay within the bloodline, all you got to do is go home. That's it. That's all you got to do is go home, and things will change. I'm telling you, because you don't need a woman that is rowdy, that every time you come home from work, there's a problem. This is the thing that we miss in our culture. There should be peace when you come home. There should be peace. There should be understanding when you come home, when you have worked all day. Now, let me share something with you. The type of work I'm talking about is any work. Any work. God said in the Bible, a man who does not work, he does not eat, right? That's what he said. So I'm talking about any work. I don't care where you work at. I don't have no problem with that. I don't care where you work at, honey. If it's an honest day work, honey, do what it do, baby. Do what it do. My husband has not always worked at the post office. He did not. My husband had different jobs that did not make a lot. And I had different jobs that don't make a lot. But this is the first job that I have had that I make less money. Okay. But the job I had for over 20 something years, baby, I had made bank, honey. I had made more money than my husband. But my husband was always quick to tell me, baby, I don't care how much you bring in, honey. I am still king. And I used to look at him, I was like, you sure got that right. You sure got that right. We joke about that. But this is the first time in our marriage that I have made less than my husband. And it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't. The part-time job that I work, I get to be home with my family more. In the beginning of our marriage, I was not home with them. I worked like, I didn't work too much, but I worked enough hours that I was still able to maintain home, but I haven't had the free time like I do now in these last couple of years because my husband have something different. And he brings in the lion's share, which I have always respected him no matter what, because he's a good man. And I'm the seasoned brother that is known if you are not from the tribe of Judah. I can't marry you. This is the way of my father. Okay, I understand. I understand. I hear you. But what I'm trying to tell you, Moses just said that he cannot marry anybody from the tribe of Judah or the tribe of Levi. That's what he said in his in what he believes. So what I want to say to y'all is that change your mindset. Don't live your days being discouraged or mistreated. Now, I'm going to share something with you. There are some sisters here in America that are good, but you got to search, honey. They're hiding. They're not the ones that's out in the club doing nonsense, okay? They are not. They are not the ones doing foolery, okay? They are not the ones you see on Instagram half naked. They are not, okay? They are the ones that you see in the grocery store. They are the ones you might meet at the Home Depot. They are the ones that you might meet in the movies. Okay? They might be the ones that you might meet just walking in the park, honey. They are not the ones that's on these Instagram shaking their behind, showing everything half naked. These are not the women, honey. They are not. I understand, Moses. I hear you, my dear. They are not. You said they better stop hiding. Honey, you got to look for them. You got to look for them, honey. You got to look for them, my dear. They are not the ones doing nonsense. They in the house. All these ones that's on social media doing foolery, disrespectful, and all this nonsense, these are not the ones, honey. But like I told y'all before, that we have imposters in our camp. So you have to be careful of not marrying an imposter as well in our camp. Okay? And I'm just giving you a words of encouragement, words of wisdom. Don't marry nobody that hit that wall, honey. You will never get any cooperation out of her. You will never. Honey, she will be your nightmare. She will be your problem. You know how many men, good morning, Lady Navoa. You know how many men write me, just write me, okay? And say, sister, da 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 da. Tell me all their business. Don't know me from a can of paint, honey. They don't know me at all. Hello, Collins. How are you, my dear? Don't know me from a can of paint at all. They will tell me their life story and tell me, sister, I'm married. What do I do? And I tell them, baby, you can only pray. You can only pray. I can't tell you nothing else. You can only pray about it. Because I don't want to destroy nobody's marriage. So I tell them, baby, only thing you can do is pray. You got to talk to God about that. You understand? But I will tell you in advance, my brothers, don't marry nobody that hit the wall already, honey. If she can't listen to you, baby, you in trouble. You in trouble. If she can't fix a hot plate, she can't keep that house clean, don't go marry her. If her kids ain't in order, honey, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Because sometimes those women that hit the wall, they got big kids. Okay. Don't do it to yourself, honey. Don't do it to yourself, because anytime you get in an argument with the mama, a disagreement, those big kids running into the room to try to hurt you. Okay? They trying to hurt you. You trying to give the mama a correction about some money that been missing in the account. Okay? Some money she done took and she wasn't supposed to. Okay? And now you got the big son, 6'1", 6'2", trying to run at you. Okay? Talking about don't be talking to my mama like that. Those son husbands. Okay? I'm telling you, don't go do it to yourself, baby. Don't go do it to yourself. Leave those women right there at the wall. Let them cross the wall, because they have done nonsense. Because if they would have chosen wisely, they would not be waiting till they 40, 50 some years old to get married. You should not do that. That doesn't make any sense to me. But in this culture, you got a lot of influencers that tell these young women, y'all, excuse me, this is my favorite cup. My husband bought this for me a couple months ago at Walmart. This is my favorite cup, y'all. So now you got a lot of influencers who sit up there and tell these young women, oh, you could wait to get married. You don't need to be married right now. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. All this nonsense they tell you. But they don't tell these young women that there will be no man. Excuse me. There will be no man. Okay? There will be no man waiting for them. They don't tell them that. They do not tell them that. They tell them, oh, no, honey, there'll be a man there waiting for you. And I'm going to tell you how I know, because they said that to me when I was young. They said that same nonsense to me. Oh, just enjoy yourself. Have a good time. And the men will be there waiting for you. That is a lie. That is a lie. Ain't nobody going to be there, honey. When you hit that wall, nobody will be there, honey. This is the truth. Nobody will be there. If you don't assess your mindset, if you don't fix it, baby, you got a problem. You got a problem, honey. Okay? If you don't fix that mindset, you got a problem. And this same mindset I have had for a long time before I married my husband. Same mindset. I don't need no man. I could do everything by myself. I don't need nobody. I could raise my child on my own. All this foolery that we taught. But other cultures are not taught this. Like, you even have other cultures that they teach their young women, go to college, and we want you to also find a husband. See, in other cultures, they teach them that. Go to college and we want you to find a husband. But in our culture, because most of us are like the first in our family to go to college, we are thinking, good morning, Lost in Translation. How are you, my dear? We thinking that, okay, we just gonna go to college and do what we gotta do and we stay focused. Now, this is right. You're supposed to go to college and stay focused. You're supposed to do the right thing, okay? But remember, you should go there to also look for a husband too. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to agree with the other cultures. I have to agree. Because our oldest daughter, she'll go to college soon. She's going next year. And I already told her, listen, I raised you to be a wife. That's what I raised you to be. Nothing more. I raised you to be a wife. That's what I raised you to be. I'm not saying run after a man, okay? But I raised you to be a wife. Let your upbringing show when you engage yourself with a man. That means hold yourself, be honorable. Make sure you tell any man that you mess with or you talk to that you are a wife. I am not meant to be a baby mama. You are a wife. So I don't want to hear nothing, mama, I messed up. I don't want to hear none of that. because I train my girls like that. Okay. And this is the thing that we miss. We train them up, but we don't tell them, oh, you're not meant to be a baby mama. You understand? We tell them, we just let them fly off and do whatever they want to do. And then they come back with this big belly. Now, y'all done made me jump all over the subject and everything, off the subject. My husband always telling me you run off the subject, which I do. But that's my rant, y'all. That's why I always tell people this is the end of my rant. Okay? And that's why I tell my daughter, don't come tell me no foolery. Don't come tell me no nonsense when you go off to college. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me no nonsense. See, this is the thing that we miss in our culture, because we want the child to go to school. We want them to get education, but we don't tell them you are meant to be a husband. You are meant to be a wife. Follow the blueprint you see me and your father do. And then you know what? You got some kids who were raised by just their mamas. You got some kids who were just raised by their daddy. And so they don't know. They don't know. That's why you have to seek knowledge. You have to seek knowledge. When you don't know, seek knowledge. This is what I'm saying. Seek knowledge, my dear. Don't just let people tell you nonsense all over social media. Don't let them get you in some foolery. But like I said, when we hit the wall, you can't tell us nothing. That's why it's not good to marry in an old age. You can't tell a woman nothing when she has hit the wall, because she has seen life already. Why you think most men, when they have been married for a long time, right? They have been married for a long time, and then all of a sudden, him and his wife, they break up. Do you think he's gonna go with a woman that's his age? Nope. He learned his lesson. He learned his lesson. No, I'm not telling you she used up. I'm not telling you that you start in trouble. I'm telling you that she doesn't want to listen when she get a certain age. You can't govern her. You can't be the covering for her because she doesn't want to listen. So what I'm saying is that you have to be, now you see, you done made me lose my train of thought trying to argue with you. So what I'm saying is you have to understand that she cannot be trained. So now he's not going to go with a woman that is his age. He's going to go with someone younger that he can mold. That's why most older men do that. They go with a woman that's younger that he can mold, and she'll be in her 20s. Do you think if my husband would have married someone in his age, like, and when we first met, if he would have married a woman that was in her 30s, right? In her 30s, would he have gotten the same respect? No, I don't think so. She would have let him know, oh, me and you mates, I do whatever I want to do. You're not going to tell me what to do. But because I'm younger than him, you understand. Sometimes my husband even tell me, come here, little girl. And I laugh. I was like, you better leave me alone. You only 7 years older than me. He's like, you still little. And I just laugh. But what I'm saying is there's a different mindset. You understand? There's a different mindset. Unless she's conditioned, she already know the assignment. If she doesn't know the assignment, baby, you in trouble. That marriage is a loveless marriage. You got problems. You got problems. And you have so many influencers telling women you could wear whatever you want to wear, and you could say whatever you want to say, and ain't nothing gonna happen. You even got some of the men doing it. You even got some of the men doing it. Okay, you said I can't mold her. She's 45, but we agreed to disagree. I don't want a yes woman. I'm going to share something with you. I ain't say she was supposed to be a yes woman, because I ain't going to sit up here and tell you I say yes to everything my husband do. I ain't going to sit up there and tell you that lie. But I'm going to say to you is that there must be a level of respect. Okay? She's supposed to respect her husband. And most women who hit the wall, they will not respect their husband. You can see it in influencers that say that they married or they was married. You can see how the way women talk, if they respect their husband or not. I'm going to share something with y'all with this last thing, and I'm going to let y'all go because it's 35 already. One time I was on Black Man Unfiltered, right? It was on a Tuesday. And I had disagreed with somebody on a panel, right? And when I finished the show and I had to go upstairs, and my husband was like, I watched the show, you was wrong. And I said, but he said, and my husband said, you was wrong. So when you attend Black Man Unfiltered show next week, you are to apologize to that man. So now when my turn came to speak next week, the next following Tuesday, I apologized to the brother that was on the panel. Yes, you are right, Collins. You correct. We don't need to get that from them. But I'm going to share something with you. So now when I said that on the panel to the brother, everybody in the chat was going crazy. So now Dr. Nukumbi comes in. He follows my channel. And shout out to Dr. Nukumbi. He said, Take Heed is the real deal. She is the real deal. And I am. If I say something wrong and my husband hear it, he will quickly tell me, no, babe, you did that wrong. You're going to have to go back and fix that. And that's what I do. And I went back in the pot. He told me, no, that's okay. I said, no. I have to apologize to you because I was wrong. See, if I don't know something and I find out what I said was wrong, you will see me correct it. You will see me correct it in my chat. You will see me correct it straight to the person if I'm in a live chat. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm on a live, you will see me do it because I have no problem with if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, baby, I'll tell you that I'm wrong. I have no problem with correcting myself. Right then and there, I can do it. Because why? I have been governed under a man for years. That when I'm wrong, I can say I'm wrong. But I ain't going to say I was like that all the time. Because in the beginning of my marriage, you couldn't hear me admit I was wrong to nothing. I would turn that table around on my husband so quick. But when he found out I would turn that table around and I would do my crying, because you know you do your waterworks. And when I do my crying, he'll look at me and he'll tell me, when you finish wiping your face, we still gonna talk after you done. And I'll be like, oh, the crying don't work. No, the crying didn't work. You understand? So you gotta have a man who understand that too, that crying at waterworks. When you know you done did some nonsense and he done caught you on it. Y'all, I'm done. I'm done. I ran my mouth enough. Y'all check out my reel that I just put out this morning. Please like, please share it. And if you want to, you can donate to my channel if you like. You'll see my Cash App in my bio. And also I will put it in the comment section if you want to donate to grow my channel. Y'all could buy a sister some coffee or something. I got to go to work today. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. I don't have a Pacific time, my dear, when I come on. I come on when I feel like it. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I got to do better with that time and stuff. But I come on when I feel like it because I got a lot of stuff to do. I got to make sure I do what I got to do with the house and cook because my husband is important. I'm sorry. Everybody have a good day. No, I'm not sorry. It's sorry, but not sorry. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Instagram, I'm going to let you out first. YouTube, my family, my foundation. Y'all take it easy. Everybody have a good day. Mona D, thank you for tuning in. Lost in Translation, thank you. Collins, thank you for coming. Lady Novoa, thank you. And Moses, thank you so much, my brother. I greatly appreciate you stopping by and dropping some gems on my show. And everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. Take it easy, y'all.